Okay, let's see about oiling, how it can prevent rusting. Then, as you can see, we have the nut. Yes, now we are going to apply oil. As you can see from the screen, this is how we actually apply oil on iron materials to prevent it from rusting. I think you have already seen this even at your home. So this is how we apply the oil on the iron material. So yes, as you can see there, we have the material which is there. Now, if you do not use the oil, it might get rusty. But once you apply the oil materials, then you are sure that your materials will stay safe. Again, you can see, you can apply now on the nut, and you can apply as many times as possible to make sure that no rusting can happen on that iron material. So let's apply it again. Yeah, we are just applying the solvent there. And then once we mix with the oil materials, it can stick to the iron metal and will surely prevent the rusting of that iron metal. Now you can see it has turned to something like new, as you can see. So that is how we actually do the oiling of the iron. And if you do it like this way, I'm sure your iron materials will not get rusty. Okay, keep watching so that you can understand clearly how to do oiling. Another method of preventing iron from rusting is the use of galvanization. This is like putting a protective shield on iron or steel, and it is made up of zinc. Zinc has ability to react with oxygen in the air to create a tough layer that prevents rust from forming on the iron or on the steel. Let's now see illustration of galvanization process using the zinc, which is coated on iron wire. As you can see from the screen, this is actually the industrial process of how galvanizing is done. Just keep watching, you will see how we apply the zinc materials on the iron wire. You can see the iron wire there, which are being processed. Yes, yeah, you can see these are the wires which we use even when we are building. I think you know them. Now you can see that is the process where we can coat the materials with zinc. So what we do actually, we mix the zinc materials with other liquids, and then we apply them through industrial process to the iron wire, as you can see there. Yeah. Now, once you finish the process, the zinc materials will be coated on the wire. Once they are coated on the wire, they will prevent, or they will form a protective layer. When they combine or they react with oxygen, they will form a protective layer that can prevent iron from rusting. Just keep watching how the process is done. Yeah, you can see there. Yes, that is still the process of galvanization. Keep watching so that you can understand clearly the process. Yes, this is the industrial processing. As you can see, they are being wrapped, ready for selling purposes. Yeah, they are now already coated with zinc, and hence they are ready for use, and they will not get rusty. Another process is tin plating. This is just like giving a coat of armor to iron. Just imagine the iron can that holds your food. That iron can is wearing an iron switch with a shiny tin layer inside. This tin layer protects the iron from rusting, so your food stays safe. Yeah, let's now see illustration of tin plate. Okay, as you can see, we are applying tin plate on that vessel. We need to connect it with the machine. Just keep watching there. Yes, now you need to wear a glove so that you can stay safe. Be sure your rim is always there. Now you can just go slowly, as you can see, so that everything goes smoothly. You need to adjust and hold as you slowly turn the machine. Yes. Keep watching there. Need to go slowly, not fast. Yeah, you can now see the material is being applied there. Now, once you apply the materials, you can remove it there, and you need to stand over it so that it sticks together. Just observe there. Yes, we are standing on it. Then you can jump a bit so that it is stable. Yes, now when you remove, you will see it has been formed, like the plates we use at home. Another method is a silica gel. This is like a moisture sponge. It is made from a substance which we call silica, and it is usually found in sand and rocks. Now, when you put a bag of silica gel near the delicate materials such as cameras, it soaks up any moisture in the air. This will help protecting a metal part from rusting. It is actually like a superhero for your precious equipment. Okay, let's now see the practical application of silica gel. As you can see from the screen, those are the particles which we call silica gel. I hope you have seen these materials. Maybe when you buy something, you buy maybe shoes, you buy clothes, even some other delicate materials. Yeah, as you can see. So when they are there, they absorb the moisture from the air so that it can keep preventing rusting. Yeah, I think you have seen that process where you can mix with your clothes. Yes, as you can see. Yes, we all keep those materials safe by preventing the moisture from air. You can see there. Then we use those materials, the silica gel, to absorb or to prevent the moisture. Yes. So I hope you have already known or understood that material of silica gel. It is usually found when you purchase new items. Within that, the box, the package box, you can find it. Yes, that is how it is made. You see? Yeah, now just keep watching so that you can understand it clearly. Another method is called the sacrificial anode. This protection is just like having a metal bodyguard for your iron stuff. Simply, we can say that you need to attach a more reactive metal to your iron, and this bodyguard metal gets eaten away instead of your ironing. So, in simple terms, we can say it is a sacrifice. You will need to replace the bodyguard metal from time to time to keep your iron safe. Okay, let's now see the sacrificial anode in action. As you can see here, we have some metals. The first three metals on the right have sacrificial anode, while the one on the left has no sacrificial anode. So what we want to do is to carry out the experiment and check what will happen. You can see from the screen, they are being heated there. So the experiment can be put there maybe for some days. Now, as you can see, the first one on the left has no sacrificial anode. It has more rust as compared to others. The second one and the third one, yes, as you can see, they have rust, but not to the extent like the first one on the left hand side. So the three have the sacrificial anode with the different materials. One is covered with zinc, other is covered with copper. So the first one has more rust, as you can see, because there is no any sacrificial anode on it to reduce the amount of rusting. Okay, now let's keep watching, and then we will see the impact until the end. So the sacrificial anode, or the metals which we have sacrificed, are the ones which are going to be rust. And as you can see from the screen, that is an example of how we make the bridge. The bridge is coated with the zinc metaling or the zinc pile jacket, which will be repressed over time so that the bridge can remain strong. Now, as you can see yourself there, the first one, which was not having any sacrificial anode, has been eaten a lot by the rust. You can see the extent of rusting is not similar for the three items. That is the sacrificial anode, which protects some rusting from the iron. Just keep watching there. You will see the importance of using the sacrificial anode. Okay, yes, as you can see now, once we rub them, you see the first one has a rough surface as compared to the remaining ones which were covered by the sacrificial anode. That is the practical application.